So picture this. I just moved into a new city, bright-eyed and honestly a little clueless. I found this amazing apartment share online, and that's where I met Sarah. She was one of my roommates, and from the moment I saw her laughing at one of my terrible moving-in jokes, I was pretty much a goner. She had this way of making even the most mundane things, like figuring out whose turn it was to buy milk, feel like an adventure. We clicked instantly. Late night talks in the kitchen, binge watching shows on the couch. It felt like the start of something really special. I was falling, and I was falling hard. I started planning how I was going to tell her, imagining this perfect movie moment. But life, as it turns out, is in the movie. It's more like a really complicated reality show. Just as I was working up the courage to confess my feelings, the third room in our apartment got filled, and in walked Liam. Liam he was effortlessly cool. He played the guitar, had traveled everywhere, and had this calm, confident energy that just drew people in. And I watched in what felt like slow motion as he drew Sarah in. At first, it was just friendly. The three of us would hang out, and it was fun. We were a great trio. But then I started noticing the little things. The lingering looks between them, the inside jokes I wasn't a part of, the way she'd light up when he walked into a room. It was brutal. Living in the same apartment meant I had a front row seat to the romance I'd deep been dreaming of, but with me on the outside looking in. Every laugh I heard from Sarah's room, every time I saw them cooking dinner together, it felt like a tiny paper cut on my heart. I tried to be happy for her, I really did. Sarah deserved to be happy. And Liam was a good guy. I couldn't even bring myself to hate him, but it was eating me alive. The apartment, which once felt like a haven, now felt like a cage filled with unspoken feelings and awkward silences. I'd come home from work and just lock myself in my room because seeing them together was just too painful. I was stuck. Do I say something? Do I tell Sarah how I feel? Potentially blowing up our friendship and making our living situation impossibly awkward for everyone. If she felt the same, what would that do to Liam? If she didn't, I'd just be the pathetic guy with the unrequited crush. Or do I just move out? Abandon the home I'd started to build, leave my friends behind, just run away from the problem. It felt like a cowardly move, but the thought of staying felt like a form of self-torture. Every option felt wrong. Every choice meant someone was going to get hurt. And the person I was most afraid of hurting, besides Sarah, was myself. This whole situation taught me that matters of the heart, especially when your home is involved, are incredibly messy. There's no easy answer, no clean getaway. You're forced to confront your feelings head on every single day. Have you ever been in a situation like this, caught between a rock and a hard place? Let me know your story in the comments below. It's always good to know you're not alone in these complicated messes. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this with me. If you enjoyed this story or just felt for my predicament, please hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Always remember, the heart remembers what the world forgets.